And we are back with more Dragon's Dogma 2. Last time we left off, we finished most of our miscellaneous adventures, not doing the Golden Path quest, which led us over into Batal, led us to the Agamon volcanic island, and eventually we finally came back. After all said and done, we're done most of the side quests that we were able to get. There's a few lingering ones, like there's one on the volcanic island for giving this one guy some liquor, which we gave him one of the liquor, but he wants more liquor. We also were given a quest at the very end of the last recording to go escort someone who is a political member who opposes the Queen more directly. Yes, the captain's wife.
What do you want?
Blushing face and what do you want? It's like, mixed messages.
Ox carts don't travel at night anymore. Didn't you know that? Monsters are apt to grow bold with the sun setting, you see. It would be the height of madness to take one's cart out after dark. Particularly, should you require a cart services, you'd best wait for the morn, methinks.
So is she following me around? She is.
You should come round for tea sometime.
Indeed. I feel like if you have a quest or an escort thing, you just gotta ask. But alright, let's see. Wait, no, not map. We want the quest. And yeah, tensions on the high road. You've been asked to escort the Oscart in which Sir Augustine travels. Go where you're bid and safeguard your charge. So yeah, we need to get to the remote mountain border town. But yeah, let's go ahead and run through this crowd because I totally forgot that shuttle service goes to that other town.
What does this say?
Melv?
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Yes, you do. Also, I was given basically a heads up by
A treasure chest.
yeah, I think it was my friend. I can't remember if it was one of the comments or my friend. But to go back to the Tricksters.
Not taking any passengers just now, sir.
Alright. Yeah, to go back to the Trickster Old Lady Shrine, because I was correct. Basically, there should be an actual old lady hiding somewhere. And she might give me the Meister skill.
Ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
Reset this for day. It should be okay. Yeah, let's wait for the ox cart, take the ox cart over to the border town, and then... The quest doesn't have a time limit on it, so...
I wouldn't mind a chance to doze off as the hill...
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Yes, here we go. But yeah, point being that it shouldn't punish us, so we shouldn't get there and like the guy's dead. And if he is, we can... I was gonna say we can wakestone him, but I don't remember how many wakestones I have in my personage right now. Hello, Cyclops. Alright, poof him. Let's see. Can't really see the terrain. Uh oh, nope. Ox cart. Still not sure if the... Well, that answers that question. Alright, high five, Garf. Good sir, is there another ox cart?
I'm not taking any passengers just now, sir.
Well, I can see that. Your ox cart's nothing but planks of wood now. Alright, where are we? How far out of the capital did we get? Not that far. Well, I guess let's follow the road and hopefully we come across another ox cart.
Where are you going?
Huh?
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Well, if I asked, where am I going?
I trust all's well, sir.
If you don't mind, sir.
I wondered if they get, like, no, okay. I was concerned if they kind of manually respawn another ox cart to replace a fallen one, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Huh. I'm trying to remember. I think it's south, right? Yeah, okay. We go south towards the bigger bridge, and then, hey, I mean, I guess maybe we can come across that ghost cart. Never did get the chance last time because we were interrupted by the hello goblins.
You're sorry. Do try not to catch cold. Oh, you won't.
So we were interrupted by the Drake. I see lightning and ice going off over there. Yeah, man. Sad, that looks like this ox cart's going back to the capital, so not exactly where we want to go. Okay, at least they're all being distracted from the ox cart. There we go. Kept forgetting if basically if popping up a weapon might have aggroed, or not aggroed, but put the guards on high alert, so.
Such beasts are a fair source of meat when rations are lacking.
Both good point, but I think I already knew that. Oh, that's a cool hill. Alright, yeah. Thank you, Gar, for blocking that, and that one. Alright, try to draw them away from,
Well said.
Thought there were more of them. Dispel, put weapon away, back on the road. I am hoping we come across the ghost cart.
A resounding victory.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Although I guess we haven't come across another cart heading this direction, sadly. Oh, no. Alright, get them to fight each other for a bit here. Is that the last one around? Alright. More back on the road. Come on, ghost cart. I would camp, but I'm already kind of like... Oh, bandits. Can't tell if that hit the one I possessed or not. Dang it! How's it a single... Oh wait. Yeah, how's a single arrow dispels my ghost? Boo. Okay, and there'll be another another cart bound for the capital. Wait, am I on the right road? Kind of. I think either road would have worked.
That reminds me.
Yes?
We call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet.
Pawn dialogue like that. I'm like, alright, cool. Though I guess, I don't know, I'm bad at compliments in real life too, so maybe it's just, I'm not used to people being like, you're important to me. It's just like, what do you mean? What scam are you running?
I'll keep them pinned down.
Oh, I like that.
Let's see. Boo, missed. But they're dead. Oh man, I'm keeping a bit... Ooh, here we go. Good sir, we already paid one fee.
This ox cart's bound for... I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Yeah, here you go. The irony that we're going... Oh no. No. Don't be the Drake. Alright, good. I think it's just an ogre. summon Ghost. And then... wait, no, Sentinel Alarm. Dang it, I don't have the fake cliff. Oh well. Now they try to poof him, maybe. Get him to go in that direction. Oh yeah, I forgot. I did the whole doodle throw thing.
Well done.
It worked. Sadly, he didn't trip, he did the jump, but that's probably because there was no fake little cliff there. Chucking smoke. At least it can't harm the clone too much from that angle.
I'm coming to your aid. Thank goodness someone has a hand to lend.
Okay. And let's take a look at Sentinel Alarm since I can't provide much else for the battle. Cheer up, Garth. There we go. Alright. Finally, we can get to the border checkpoint. I'm trying to be efficient today. Which does remind me, it'll probably be a slightly shorter recording session than normal. Probably instead of the normal 3 hours, maybe like 2.5.
I mustn't let this get out of hand.
Alright.
Feeling about this one.
More creatures. Pigs, eh? Are they aggroing against the pig right now? Give me the victory music. I hope that works. Whoa, what the?
Lucky us. That's worth taking.
Okay, that's... then a Risen on the road. Not Risen. Appalled on the road. Come on, border town. Alright, now we can get on the cart. Going back to the capital because that is our quest.
Lighter there.
Wait. Ah, here we go. Hello, people.
About time you showed up. We've been waiting for you.
Yeah, I've been trying to get here.
Our mission is simple. Sir Augustin will board the ox cart. We must safeguard it from would-be assailants till it reaches its destination. See to it that none approach. The Queen Regent's supporters will come for Sir Augustin's head. Of this, we can be certain. Oh, a quiet day is a welcome one. Come along now.
Given my own failure to protect the ox cart leading me here, slightly concerned.
What was that sound? Who's there?
Hold a moment. I'll be handling Augustin's escort from here.
Hey, Ragnar!
Foul brigand! We shan't allow Sir Augustin to fall prey to the likes of you!
There's no need for theatrics. I know your aim here. Ah, here's a surprise. We met at the tavern, remember?
I do remember Ragnar.
Fair warning, cuz this craven isn't worthy of your trust.
He speaks madness! Subdue him at once, ere he injures our noble charge!
Why, if 'tisn't Sir Ragnar from the tavern. Now,
A shame. But I suppose that's how it goes. Today's just not my day. Oh well. Till next time. Follow after me if you can. Succeed, and I'll share the truth of all of this.
What? What? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. Yeah, I said it. Wait, wait, wait. I didn't. No! didn't side with Simon. I sided with Ragnar.
This bow is as good as flameproof.
Ay, 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 ay. I guess that's the problem of not having an actual attack for the most part.
Any last words?
Alright. Yeah, normally I try reloading, but man, I even thought about saving right before I accepted the quest, but ugh.
You have my protection.
Cause I picked up, or no, I apprehended the guard dude. Ooh, max vocation rank, yay! Come on, people. Still angers me. I sided with you, Ragnar.
Master! Master, can you hear me? Are you unharmed?
Can hear you, but this goes from worse to worse.
I shall search for a way to rejoin you.
All the classes for me to be.
We meet again.
Ah, dang it. Really? Go. Dang it! Ow, 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 ow. Okay, how is he still targeting me? This is less than ideal. Alright, good. Finally. Alright, already dead.
I've not a mite of interest in the squabbles of nobles. Hoy there. I take it you lost your footing as well?
I did.
You seem to have fared better than I did. I took the fall for Augustine, only to find myself waist deep in monsters. Still, so long as he escaped, I'd wagered that makes this a job well done. Speaking of, I was to tell you the truth behind all of this, wasn't I?
Yes.
I'll be glad to oblige you, of course, but we ought to get moving first. What say I explain while we search for an exit?
I was gonna say, I thought that basically pinning down the guard guy would have been like when I when I apprehended the abyss. Where are you going, Ragnar? Or Ragnar?
I suppose that's how it goes.
And you know what? Hold on. Ragnar.
I go where the wind blows and the coin flows, cuz.
Aw, I can't give him a thing of flowers. Should probably poof up a decoy while I can. Yeah, and I figure if Ragnar falls, I can always use a wake stone on him. Although I'm slightly afraid that the noble guy will also be dead.
Time to get to work.
Okay. What? Why did it despawn my smoke? No. Oh, come on. Ugh. Alright, good, good, good. Now poof him. There we go. Not gonna let fight each other. Or Ragnar will take care of that one. Come on, one sitting in the sideline. There we go. Can I pick these guys up? No, alright.
Not bad.
I
From what
try.
I've seen of your skills during that mess in the tavern and today's business, I can say you're really something. And my word ought to carry a fair bit of weight, considering my reputation as a warrior of unparalleled skill. Though of late, I've mostly been playing escort to spineless nobles. Turns out, as a sellsword proves himself, the list of those who can afford his services grows shorter and comes to be written in finer ink. Makes for a duller life, though I can't say I've any complaints about the weight of my pockets. Still, I hunger for a real battlefield, where a single misstep spells death. I crave the simplicity of it. There's naught else like it. The clashing of bodies and wills. You gave me a taste of it earlier, though. Been a while since I felt my arm ache like that. I hope I get the chance to challenge you again ere long. I'm not sure what's brought me here.
What do you mean?
I suppose I'll have a few drinks and head there. That escort mission was a trap concocted entirely for your benefit, you know. It was supposed to give those responsible a means to incriminate you. But Augustin is no fool. He had his doubts about his summons to Vermin and hired me to watch over him in an unofficial capacity. So I looked into the cart that would be escorting him, and lo and behold, I found your name. But 'twasn't on the list of hired guards, oh no. Rather, your name was on the list of persons to be on guard for. In short, you had been called in to act the part of the culprit. Mark my words, if you'd carried on with them, Augustin would have been slain, and you would have been held responsible.
Maybe he's like, his full name is Simon Ragnall? Because I mean, it said you sided with Simon, and I'm like, I'm trying to side with Ragnall.
You'd not have stood a chance against all that if it hadn't been for me. Aye, methinks I've earned my pay this time, and then some. I protected my charge and got you away from the scene without your being branded a murderer and thrown in jail. Now all that remains is to escape this place. I expect we'll find a way out soon enough, if we only press on. Still, I've got to wonder where this craven plot came from, and what you did to warrant it. One thing's for certain, you must have powerful enemies in Vermin. But why? 'Tis not as though you're the arisen true. What? You are the arisen?
Yeah.
'Tis a small world indeed. You've piqued my interest even further, cuz I've no business here. Best I hit the road.
He keeps ending all his speeches with very confusing stuff like, why am I here? I guess I
Right.
gotta go now.
Let's press on. Judging from the flow of air here, the exit can't be far.
You'd think my pawns would have gotten to us by night. I guess they're slacking. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I thought this beach looked familiar. Okay, this is where originally I found my way to Batal. I'd summoned my smoke clone, but last time I did that ahead of time, the game's just like, no you didn't. It's like, oh, come on, I did.
Well, this is a right awful place to be cut short. At least you made it out all right. Don't worry, cuz. I'll be fine on my own. After all, I can't afford to die here. We haven't had ourselves a real bout yet.
And next time we fight, or find each other to fight, I'll be a classic and actually do combat by itself.
We'll see each other again. You can count on that. And when we do, you'd best be ready for the fight of your life.
I left the cavern alone. Oh, okay. Whew.
We are reunited at last, Master. Hope you encountered no trouble in the cave. What's that then? Methinks I espied one of the grimoires in Sir Merdin's home. Shall we have a look around for it?
Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
Wait, does he want me to steal it from
Oh,
his
no,
own
isn't this
home?
lucky? Someone who knows the way.
Like, I guess if I make a forgery, but... you know what? We're near a body of water. Hey, Drake. Hello, 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 hello. What? A person's being attacked by a Drake. Okay. Alright, let's lead it over here. Yeah, go ahead, take flight. You're supposed to take flight over there, Mr. Drake. Oh, and of course it despelled it. Ow. Alright, let's go over here, maybe.
Press on. We don't like our halt here. Well now, I'm not sure.
Alright, let's try this again here. Okay, this should be relatively safe. I say, Garth, can I leave that to you? My clone still over there? It is not.
It seems we have enraged our foe.
Uh-oh. Alright, let's try that again. Hello. Let us get finally charred. Alright, let's, yeah, we'll use that. Alright. Let's try this again. No, 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 no. Over here. Uh-oh. Yeah, even stumbling dispels it, man. Alright, that makes a bit more sense. Uh-oh. Wait, are these the regular explosions or the meteorite? Come on, Mr. Drake. Get dunked. It'd be a shame if you were to slam, quote-unquote, me. Okay.
Most priority is to douse those flames.
Come on. Doing more. And not too surprised that they got charred.
This foe is nigh unstoppable when it's wrong. We must do all we can to prevent it from losing its
Come
temper.
on.
How are we meant to attack this without angering
I know that gets rid of the dragon blood stuff, but... I'm like, how important are you to revive Eterna? And they look too poor to revive. I don't know how plot relevant they are. So I'm gonna hold my stones for now. How do I get over there, I wonder? If I only had a movement skill. Okay, let's see. What I'm also curious about is, did the what's his face? Sir Augustine, did he get away safely then? It sounded like he did, but they don't confirm it though. Alright, not priority. One thing I want to check. How many fairy stones do I have? 3. I'm going to use 1. Mainly to see if my friend was correct. So we're going to revisit then... yeah. We're going to basically go over here. And we're going to go back basically to the Trickster Shrine, because I'm about to swap off Trickster. Since I'm max vocation level.
Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
Although real quick, actually, before we go to the shrine, I am going to go ahead and... Man, I really wish there was, like, a way to command the pawns to do navigation skills, because, like, I do wonder if the old lady's at the very, very top, but... I guess I could just not be Trickster going there, but... I don't know.
You can change it.
I overthink everything, so... Alright, actually, weapon skills, what do we got? Fragrant Alarm, an advanced form of scented alarm that consumes less stamina while active and detects detects hostiles' presence over a wider area. Gotta say, was not all that useful. Yes, we'll replace that with Tricky Terrace. Yeah, there's not a lot of skills here. That's why another reason I want to see what the Meister skill is, because I don't know. I'm hoping there's a bit more to cook with when it comes to the Trickster, but right so far, I don't know. It's neat. I'll give it that. But boy, again, like the fact that anything dispels the smoke thing, it's like, oh, you got breathed on. It's like, oh, come on. Enables you to raise your affinity with people more easily. We'll go ahead, basically buy that. Not equip it though.
On a whim, you've
Oh, wait.
naught to lose,
Garf.
and you might. Leisure doing business.
Garf, you didn't die, did you? Garf. Alright, let's go resurrect Garf. I was like, Garf, I'll get you some more skills. And then no, Garf is long since passed. He died 20 years ago. The accident wasn't my fault. He must have jumped in the water at some point. That's the only thing I can think of. Either that, or I am very out of it and I didn't detect the beeping sound today of just like, pawns down and dying.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Garf? Hello.
I fear I've disappointed you, Arisen.
The failing was mine as well. We shall both have to be more careful.
I like Salem trying to come for him.
If you see aught untoward, pray inform me.
Yeah, alright. Now, quickly, let's go ahead and hit the road. Actually, wait, let's save. It's been already an eventful day. Alright. Ah, that's a griffin sound. I'm like,
Shall we see where it leads?
We ought to put it to good use.
why is the griffin overly agitated? Oh, there he is. Alright.
Mind its claws and
Well,
talons!
even more so than normal, want to start something. Like, I know that the griffin can kind of trip and stumble and fall. Damn it. I wonder kind of all the more. Tricky Terrace? I tried more of a traditional plunge.
Fighting on an incline. Will make overpowering our foes all the simpler.
Oh, wrong way. More Tricky Terrace. More poof. I keep hoping it will like lose its balance.
Fighting is futile here.
Limbs won't phase it then.
Yeah, let's try going over there near the goblins. Damn it. Oof. What? Are you just gonna flee? Come on, I was gonna hoping it would come over here and then I would sick the goblins on it. Oh well, that works.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead
Nice.
strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Garf is only almost max thief. We're gonna have to deal with these. There we go. Or not quite.
I'm on my way. Resist if you can.
Poor Salem just slowly getting grabbed up there. Oh, hello.
Hey, that!
Didn't quite fully work out there, but there we are. Burn them. Nice.
This is
Alright.
generally used as a material.
Dispel
Different
that.
combinations of materials result in different creations.
Ah, yes, the rock golem over there. We don't need to fight that. Yes, I think this is the path that... Well, one of the paths that can... Oop, hello, Cyclops, you're back alive. I feel like one thing this game theoretically could benefit from is something kind of like the indication in Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Moon... Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Moon, that's the thing from Final Fantasy VIII. Though could benefit from like a all the monsters have respawned event. Alright, Scarlet, you are not even remotely near them. What are you doing? Oh, hello. Of course, and they hit me. And then they hit me some more. Poof.
Don't let up. We are at our best when we combine our strength.
I am saved. Thank you, Arisen.
And over here.
Look out, Arisen! We're under
Come on. Come on, give me the secret token. Come on. There we go.
This brute has quite the signal. I do not use their range to our advantage.
No quarreling.
I gotta be a bit careful. It's interesting that the club smash doesn't seem to do any, oh, okay, it does do some damage.
Right here it comes.
There we are, that should finish it off. Alright, dispel that.
Shall we see if we can't break one off?
Oh, fine.
Keep thinking of such trifles and you'll be stepped on ere long.
I shall not fail you.
Oh, you're alive, right? Alright, good. Okay, we should be slowly getting closer here. Bandits,
They're
alright,
the
bandits.
fighter. Their ilk are deadly at close range.
One cannot be too careful.
Guard all you want.
There we are.
Won't make a difference when I've grappled you, see?
Dang it, got way too close. Oh, hello. Cyclops round 2. Let's do Tricky Terrace.
We must spare no effort against this foe, lest we suffer bitter defeat.
Emma. Don't you want to go over here? It really doesn't seem to want to. What if I throw more smoke in him? Emma. Oh, boo! I guess it wasn't, wait, did he fall over? Emma. Did he get it? Maybe he did.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
There we kind of go. Smoke in your eye. Theoretically, I could try to lead him around the bend here a bit.
Too far for ya.
If we are to best this beginning,
There we go. That should take him down.
and knocked off balance.
Interesting.
Quack, quack, quack. I'm helping. Alright, get more of that. Okay, we should be almost within viewing distance of the Trickster Shrine.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Pawns making that little, like, slap sound. There we are. Get them all riled up a bit. There we go. Turn on each other a bit. And nice. Come on, other one. There we are. That spell is still probably my favorite spell, both in the first game and this game. Anything that can really help, like, play up the whole ragdoll stuff. Ragdoll...
There's a cave in the
Since the
vicinity
invention of
we'd like to
ragdoll.
explore.
Ooh,
I
chimera.
can take us there, using knowledge I gained beyond the rift. One of us has been poisoned.
Yeah, ragdolls are always great. Now, the question is, how can I use my little clone thing to max advantage? There are...
The enemy retreats.
No wonder any foe challenges us with the
Did that wolf just take the random pawn? Come on, wolves, join us. Or die trying to join us. Okay, got poofed away.
Well said. I'll try my magic reforms. You might pass
Get him, Wolfie. Uh-oh. Whew. Well, at least the wolves are being kind of like free experience while they fight this. I wonder if there might be a way to use, oopsie. Emma. There we are, get the goblins all joining the squad.
I can do no less in service to the risen. All together now.
Nice. Good goblin.
Lead the charge!
I do love watching enemies fight. It's always satisfying. Okay, I think we've depleted all our goblin allies? Oh yeah, it's a deer, alright. There we go. That might help out a bit. Wrong one? No, yeah, kind of wrong one.
Prepare yourself!
Alright, let's try to do a big ol' magic attack over there.
Go hard,
Alright. Visage. Come on, knock it over. Get some extra knockdown damage. There we go. Whack, whack, whack. I think I could at least apply, like, burn to them with this. Alright, get Lantern back on. I can actually use this.
Not to extinguish our lanterns, lest we summon it unwittingly. We're under attack!
Wonder if the ghost can help out. I don't know if they would actually affect the Chimera or not.
Let me see. Where did I put that little treasure? What are you doing? You're in the midst of battle.
Yeah, really can't tell if that's actually doing anything or not. Can't tell if the ghosts are dead, having tried to possess the Chimera? No, okay, no.
Holy attacks will serve us well.
At least the ghosts aren't targeting my pawns. Nice. Good, Garth, you're learning. Learn from the best. Me. Hello.
We want to hold the high ground with fight on the next line. Aren't of our foes who engaged us.
Okay, I want to bring in their monsters have spawned.
We ought to withdraw and rethink our approach.
Oh, come on. It's almost down. Huh, did it just cast 5 of them? I guess I can distant visage this maybe. There we go. Ooh, take that.
Not every day one happens upon a material so rare.
We shall
Don't
have
know
to
why
think
it's
long
making
and
that
hard
weird
about
sound,
what
but
to do.
okay. Alright. We're almost at the old lady shrine. Shame we couldn't get there during the daytime to better see, but oh well.
Undead draw near!
Hello. Alright, hello old lady. Now where is the actual old lady? I think the only kind of hint that my friend gave me was just like, you didn't take the ladder, but I don't think he had saw the video that where I took the ladder yet when he said that remark. So theoretically, old lady should be up above, which, like, that's
Look upon this sky for
kind of
all
my
eternity.
concern, is that if she's in that little
Talk
room,
for
I
the
can't get
crick
to
in
it.
my neck.
Keep gazing upward and you're like to stumble ere long.
I can find the old lady, I can romance the old lady, and she can give me a scroll. Just like that one, the magic archer elf wife. Yeah, I'd still wonder about, like, at the very, very top, but there's no additional passageway to get up there, I think. Over here? Whoa!
Well done, Arisen One. You have seen through my deception and divined my location true.
Yeah, totally did that. Mm-hmm. Scroll, please.
To one of your wisdom, I would be honored to pass on the most subtle of my trickster's arts.
Yay! Thurgris, right. Watch out, old lady. Don't die being all fancy.
I see. A cruel twist of fate has robbed you of your identity.
Alright. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, I gotta eat beetle. Yeah, there we are. Dragon's Delusion. Interesting. Learn the Trickster Maister's teaching. Dragon's Delusion. I can't learn that yet because I haven't unlocked the Archer class, the Magic Archer class yet.
Congratulations, Arisen. Acquiring a Maester's teaching is no mean feat. I could not be more thrilled for you.
I shall strive to learn from your example, that I might reach new heights of my own.
Alright, now... Dragon's Delusion. I wonder if it, like, summons a fake dragon? I don't know how that would benefit me, though. Alright, use... Back to the capital. Yes, now that one side quest of, quote-unquote, guarding Augustine is over, I should be able to report this to the captain.
Nary a moment. Now that we're here, what did you have in mind, Arisen?
And also, alright, couple of things here first. Kinda sucks. It's like, see what the skill does, and then switch over to Magic Archer. Alright, first off, Dragon's Delusion. Creates an illusionary dragon that cannot directly deal damage, but instills hostile targets with fear, and even causes them to trip and flee. Or trip or flee. I mean... It's neat, but... Yeah, I mean, it still can't do damage, and it can't provide a bit more control. Like, I'll attach it there, but I think it's still... Wait a minute. Garf.
Always a pleasure.
Garf, we're not going home. Come on, over here. Over here, bud. Garf. 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 Oh, my derpy cat boy.
Look, Master, a treasure chest.
Have you business with the guild, sir?
Alright. Garf, we're gonna check your weapon skills here real quick. Yeah, Helm Splitter, that's the... Yeah, might as well... Well, he's not using it right now. Concussive Leap. Implicate, an advanced form of ensnare that allows user to pull targets with greater force. Definitely. Smoke Shroud, an advanced form of smoke screen with extended smoke radius and a longer lasting effect. Plunder, an advanced form of pilfer that increases the likelihood of stealing a rare item. Draw and Quarter, an advanced form of gut and run that inflicts greater harm when withdrawing. Okay. I'll definitely give that. Ooh, easy kill. Darts behind the target after parrying. Oh, that one from the first game. I remember that one. Yeah, maybe instead of Powder Blast, easy kill for old Garf, even though he's also about to switch pretty soon. Vigor reduces stamina consumed when clinging to or pinning down foes. Pretty good, but what could this replace? No, that one's still good. Pin down is still good. Climbing up is still good. And struggling in a foe's grip. Wait. Reduces stamina consumed when struggling in a foe's grip. So it's like when they're being held. Right? Yeah, I think that one can be replaced. Alright.
I should be glad to...
And then for me, Magic Archer. AKA Magical Fantasy Gundam. Shooting the lasers. Pew pew. Yes, changed application. Magic Archer. Fundamentals of battle. Not only do Magic Archer's arrows inflict debilitations and deal elemental damage, but their magic bows grant them a variety of abilities with which they can heal and support their allies. However, Magic Archers are at a disadvantage at close range, and their skills demand adaptability and a tactical mind. Only Risen can acquire this vocation. Locking on. Yep, alright. R1 to ready the magical bow and lock on targets in the targeting ring. Release R1 to fire at the locked on target. When locking on multiple targets, these closest to the center of the targeting ring will be prioritized. The maximum number of lock-on targets and number of arrows thrown, number of arrows fired, each will depend on the skill used. Quick fire, okay, just basic. Yeah, press square to use quick fire and loose a trio of short-ranged arrows straight ahead. Limited range and rapidity of fire make quick fire suitable for defending against enemies who have gotten too close for comfort. Conversion. Press triangle to use conversion and switch the active lock-on function when the magical bow is drawn. There are two choices to toggle between: pinpoint volley, which fires on multiple enemies or multiple targets over a wide range, and rivet shot, which focuses fire in a narrow area. Make strategic use of this skill to tackle your foes effectively. Okay. Let's see, I don't think we had any... Oh wait, we did. But it's not saying it's any better or worse we have, so probably the gimbal gear is probably what we already have by default. And then... Oh, actually, wait. Derp. Okay, it is better than like whatever one they gave me. And put the previously worn stuff in storage. Oh yeah, that's Magian Crutch. Friar's Hood. Gain physical defense, lose magic defense. Gain knockdown resistance, lose slash and strike resistance. What's my current one? Also, let's see. Okay. So yeah, Friar's Hood's better than Wizard's Hat. Yeah, that's rogue only. And Steel Band's not as good as the Friar's Hood. Well, I'm kind of curious what I look like right now. Let's see. Deepwood Jacket. Not as good as whatever they gave me. And all these are decorative, I think. Oh no, the Gauntleted Petticoat's actually better here. Nice. That was the Spirit Coat they gave me. I guess in hindsight... Again, I'm kind of using glamour as kind of the deciding factor here. Alright. It loses 11 magic defense. I think it's better than whatever the one they currently gave me is. Crown of Insight. Okay. What about this one? Alright, yeah, that's good. We do need to actually upgrade some items, though, at some point. Let's see. Pants. Bush Raiders. Lose magic defense, gain physical defense. Kind of like the Friar's Hood. And the Bush Raiders are better than the Minor Hosen. Napped leather boots don't seem as good as... Yeah, 50 and 9. Do we have anything that beats 50 and 9? The Ranger Tights... So, Yeah, I say, yeah, the Ranger Tights basically seem like it was an upgrade overall for the current equipment. Obviously, it's not as strong defense-wise, but yeah. So, alright, we'll equip these. And Courtly Breeches aren't that good. Yeah, I already have the Ranger Tights on right now. Alright, cool. And I don't think we have any cooler cloaks. That kind of matches our gear a bit. Oh, it's like... I realize our current thing is like a poofy skirt. Actually. What about a shawl? Okay, that just looks funny. Oh, wow. That actually has a -3... No, -1 defense. I guess theoretically we could have, like, no cloak or cape. That would be the best glam-wise. Nah, I guess we can keep our current setup. Alright, weapon skills. So we come default with Frostseeker Bolt, which fires a bolt of magical ice that pursues hostile targets of its own accord and can inflict frostbite. Okay. Because I remember the first game, I think it was ice colored, but never seem to do, like, frost. A radiant orb fires an orb of searing flame that illumines the area and may cause targets within to catch fire. Well, that's kind of cool. Orb adheres to walls and hostile targets on contact. Effect duration depends on charge time. Remedy arrow. Loosens an arrow blessed with a magic that revives fallen pawns. Oh, when fully charged. If loosed too early, the arrow will instead restore the health of any allies it strikes. That's pretty good. Alright, we'll do that, and then remedy on this. Core skills. Climatic arrow. Increases harm inflicted when with pinpoint volley and rivet shot if loosened the instant the bow is fully drawn. Okay. It's going to be kind of hard to do, but, you know, yeah, core skills are great. And we need to equip now what augments we want. Increases damage dealt by attacks when target's not in battle stance. Like, that's good for Archer, but it's only good once in a fight. I don't think I'll be doing much pushing and pulling, or... Well, I guess breaking through guard is always good. Knockdown power is always good. Reduces loss gauge is always good. Increases the likelihood of inflicting debilitations. Good, seemingly, for this particular class. Hasten movement speed while carrying or lifting. I don't think that's going to come up often. Gold's always nice. I don't think we really use strength as this class. Don't need rift. Well, we do need rift crystals, but don't need it that bad. Reduces stamina while dashing, definitely. Don't need detection, I think. Don't need enlightenment. Don't need sagacity. Increase the likelihood that hostile targets will detect you when you're not in battle stance. I mean, that's good, but I don't know if it's, like, worthy of a slot. So either maximum stamina or gold. I think we'll go with maximum stamina. And then when we start getting Magic Archer specific augments, that will probably replace that. Okay.
Assist you.
Do I have any secret tokens to give? There you go. And nothing. But next up is Twilight Star. Oh, which is a pretty good thing. Circlet. Okay, it's for the head.
Do come again.
Alright. Now that we're overburdened, though, let's go ahead and drop the stuff off at our house and then go check in with the captain. Ah, it's the wrong alley that I always take. Here we go.
Bit of a tricky situation.
What's the tricky situation?
You're wasting your time talking to me.
Well, fair enough. Ooh, we have mail. I am e'er proud to hear of your deeds. By all accounts, you are dedicated to your duty. 'Tis a worthy pursuit, and I expect a costly one. I have little enough to offer, but I thought you might find a use for this. May it serve you well in your endeavors. Lennart. Ooh, I got more mail. You have such charming abode, I must say. Mayhap next time you'll be around to invite me in. No matter. Here's a little something for you to enjoy in the meantime. Margaret. Trading is akin to honing a blade, day after day, even as it grows dull from overuse. Even though you know 'twill ne'er again be as new. Aye, training is an uphill battle, which we fight to be ready to face our deaths. Reckon you understand that better than most. Anyway, one can ne'er have too many supplies. I've left you all to aid in your travels. Baron. There we go.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind.
Yes?
The memory of falling in battle haunts me still. Would that I could forget it.
Well, not on the path.
I feel bad for laughing at poor Garth's PTSD. But he did do it to himself. Alright, put those away. Buy all these materials away. Ah yes, we still need to learn a spellbow for Martyr's Bolt. Towering Earth. That's the important book. I think. But why is it... I can't remember what I did to the other ones of its type. Alright, put that away for now. Put the Censer away. Put the Veil of Awakening away. The Robe of Enlightenment away. Yeah, the 4 screws away. And these extra rings offers a greater boost to strength, the less weight the wearer is carrying, and boost defense. Alright. And that one's the ambition ring, which you can keep as a just in case. Probably not going to use it, but still. Alright, and for you, Garth, put all of these away. These two away. And the raw ingredients away. Alright. Actually, I should double check Salem and Scarlet. There we go. Oh, actually. Just in case they pick up any equipment. Again, I think when we dismiss them, it just goes into inventory anyway, but still.
Focus on the task that lies before you.
Alright. Real quick, let's learn Martyr Bolt. What? No compliments from the peanut gallery? Maybe it was when I got the scroll, not when you learn from the scroll. But let's also equip Martyr's Bolt, though.
With the guild, sir?
Martyr's Bolt. Fires the ultimate magical bolt in exchange for a temporary decrease to the user's maximum health. Okay, temporary. Very important. Ooh. Reduced amount determines the bolt's potency. The loss gauge accumulates while charging. Huh. Interesting. And they say temporary. I'll be curious to actually test what they mean
Be glad to assist. Do come again.
by temporary. Are we talking like 5-10 seconds? Are we talking 5-10 minutes? Because that's a big difference. Hello.
Oh, I can't complain, really.
Fair.
You feeling generous, sir? Want to lend a hand?
I mean, I'm always up for quests. Alright, let's go ahead and save. Alright, sneak over here, go over here. Hello.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen.
Alright. I think it's the rumors about Allard. Yeah, here we go. Batali crested letter. A letter bearing a crest that looks to be of Batali origin. Best you delivered it to Captain Brandt. There you go.
I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal, a land with which Vermin has no official dealings at present. Let me see. It reads, "True to our word, we offer you the power of the Godsway."
Now is that God's plural way or God singular sway?
Pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our plans are set in motion.
Why do they want Melv?
A meager clue, to be certain. Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. This does not bode well at all. Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has been spilled between Vermund and his neighbor in the past. I fear such a partnership would only portend the drawing of more. At any rate, 'twould seem our search has led us to only more questions. Chief among them, what is meant by securing Melv and this Godsway? I will investigate these matters as best I can. In the interim, Your Majesty, should you have time to spare, might you make for Melv? Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot can we begin to thwart it. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. Perchance it will help speed you on your way to Melv.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phasus fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
As a reward for Your Majesty's efforts, you have been invited to attend the coronation. 'Twould seem congratulations are in order. You will, of course, require raiment befitting of the occasion. I would ask that Your Majesty return once you've procured such attire.
Okay. Dress formally and speak with Captain Brant. Feast of Deception. Now that said, the clue to go to Melv, while I suspect it might be a bit, like, after the fact, it might not consider the fact that I've already evacuated Melv and all that stuff, still probably warrants investigating, just in case. So let's go ahead and quest. Alright, we can turn that one off. Let's rest to get back some of our lost gauge. And then, first thing in the morning, we'll head to Melv.
How I've longed to embrace my bedroll.
Because, yeah, I wonder if maybe it has to do with that weird mutant drake that attacked them?
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Mm-hmm. As I feel at some point I should check the morgue to see if any new casualties have happened in our absence. Okay. Any quests? Alright, seemingly not.
Ox carts don't travel at night anymore. Monsters are apt to grow bold. It would be the height of madness to take one's... Did you require a cart services?
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they don't...
I've things to do, if you don't mind.
Okay. I mean... First thing in the morning, though.
This ox cart's bound for Melv.
Here we go.
I'll take you anywhere till I've had my due.
I think I talked to the wrong individual. Alright, on we go. I'm a bit concerned about our group composition, given now that I'm also doing magic. We have 3 magic users and a single physical with Garth.
This can't be happening.
Hello, Cyclops. Need to get out of there.
You ought to employ lightning against his foe.
Oh, and we got a lizard.
When their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Alright, Frostseeker Bolt.
Continue our onslaught, and the behemoth will soon topple.
Alright, not quite what I meant on doing. That's good enough time to try out the Martyr Bolt here. Okay. Ghosts. Oh, the ease of Magic Archer. Now, man, how do I... Oh, I wonder if what I need to do... There we are, okay. So it's triangle when not targeting to swap between those modes.
Dare I say it, we trounced our foe well and true.
Where did the cart go? There we go.
I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Alright, sit. Doze off. I'm noticing, though, that the loss gauge is not going away from the mortar bolt. Definitely not great. Though I guess, I mean, technically, all it takes is us to do camp or whatever to get rid of the loss gauge. Hello. You look like a different merchant.
I've a selection of wares that's sure to please.
Makeshift gal key. I mean, jail key. I'll always call it gal when it's the old-timey spelling, even though I know it's probably not correct.
We're not allowed to talk during missions, sir.
Okay, that's the escort. Now, why would evil Lord Physis want to secure Melv? What exactly is the significance of it? And I assume you're a pawn.
I'll carefully conserve
yes,
my
you
strength
are.
and endeavor.
Oh, Granny.
I've things to do, if you don't mind.
Grandpa from the house up the road.
If you're enjoying life, does aught else matter?
Also, people, why are you back? We cleared out this town before.
If you want my advice, Heed no advice, save your own.
Huh. This is a bit suspicious. The town should be abandoned. Okay, well...
Good day, sir.
Huh. Well, it doesn't look like any of the old inhabitants are back.
Yes? Do we have business?
I have questions.
I fear I've naught useful to share.
Only fools devote their lives to toil.
Questions, questions, questions. But alright, let's see. First off... Is the inn still being run? No. Alright, so we can't... I was thinking basically can't buy vocation in that I was thinking of unlocking Mage and... Oh, hello. Huh, where is this little road lead? I think of unlocking Mage because maybe you need to unlock the vocation to get some of the quests, because I still think that old couple of the road is connected to a Mage quest. Like, they're probably the Mage Meisters. Either that or the little girl's the Mage Meister. But, probably the old ones. Meisters strike me as old. Yeah, I guess we can check up the road just to see... The old man's here. I'm kind of curious if, like, does he actually travel back and forth between, here and up there? And yeah, I don't think basically the cart immediately turns around to, the capital, so... Ahem. I guess what I could do... Actually, yes, let me...
I happen to understand
No,
Elvish,
I
Master.
was trying to dodge you. Let's go to the... What do you
I'd
call it?
wager our merry band can handle whatever comes.
I don't know about that.
We hone our skills, and in time we shall be indomitable.
You have my support.
Yeah, let's swing by the little, not checkpoint. The place where guards... Like the little fort. Griffin? I saw a shadow in the air. But yeah. The logic here of going to them is to, get those skills that we just earned from hitting Vocation 2. Any others around? No, okay, good. There we go. We'll go with the wide range. I do like the new little the lock-on targeting reticle.
I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
No. Huh, the bolts do seem a bit slower than in the first game. Do I know from watching Elf Wife fight, there is like a laser beam skill at some point. Because she used it. Okay, I didn't get a good clear sight on what was fighting over here. There we go. I chase off. Nope, I hear the wolf. Where are you, wolf? There you are.
I'll combine my magic.
Okay, so the little magic vaults.
More quickly.
Oh, hello. Just pop out the door and immediately start biting me. Alright, any news here? And even if not, let's swing by... Wait.
I've beds to spare.
He serves both, right?
And if
Yeah, here we go. Vocation Guild. Alright. Ooh, Ricochet Seeker. Hello, hello. Yep, from the first game, this is a magical arrow that flies widely about, increasing in powers at ricochets. Fun, but we don't need to equip it right now. Sedative Bolt fires a magical bolt that adds to the target's sleep value on impact. Amount added increases the longer the bolt is charged, but as the sleep value is variable. Firing multiple bolts is the most effective. Now I wonder if everything can be put to sleep? Probably not. And even then, I mean, it would probably... I had to think about that. Scopic sight extends lock on range when using pinpoint value or rivet shot. Yes. Sustainment augments the physical defense and magic defense of pawns in your party. We'll buy it, but we don't really need it. For sedative bolt, I'm thinking yes. And I'm thinking maybe swapping out remedy arrow, because we already have a healer. The ability to raise pawns from a distance, though, is pretty nice. But it's probably fine. I don't imagine sedative bolt being in our
Do come again.
our skill list for too long. It's probably more meme worthy than it is anything else. Alright, are there any interesting NPCs around that look like they would have a quest for us? Not seeing anybody. Letting people kind of like walk up to me in case they have any quests like that, but doesn't seem to be the case. Yes, I've heard this spiel many times. Where was the guy that... Here we are. Oh!
Is aught amiss?
Rigger, what are you doing out here? I mean, I guess he does wander around. I mean, originally he picked us up out here. Now, where was the guy who originally saved us? He seems to have only generic dialogue last few times we've checked on him, but... I just imagine he's like the main captain here, but I don't think that's the case.
You'll have to excuse me.
There he is, Justin. But boo. Nothing new there. Oh, that's what I wanted the other do. Alright, Vocation Guild.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings, and if you'd like to change your...
Alright, change. I'm not gonna change these, I'm unlocking them. Acquire. No. And acquire. No. There we go.
Vocation? Come see me anytime. Do come again.
Okay,
I've
there's
beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings.
just unlocking it still
like
gives me
your
all the
location.
equipment though, so let's go ahead and put that away. At the here. That away, that away, that away, and that away. The Ring of the Cruel. Okay, we got another one of those, so put that away. Yeah, I guess we can put the scrap iron away. And lighten Garth's load while here.
Do come again.
Alright. Now that we have that unlocked, let's go visit the old couple up the road. Which, pretty far up the road, but still. And, in hindsight, let's save. I wonder if our house counts as an inn for the inn save purposes. Probably. I'd like to imagine that's the case, but I could also see it not being the case. Of like, if we were to rely on it and it wouldn't, you know, load up last inn save and it was actually at an inn, I'd be like, okay, fair enough.
Mayhap you will
Homes
think
aren't
this a
inns.
trifle, but one master I served was quite the carefree soul, shunning armor in all its forms.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Every time. The slightly dumb banter of like, yes. Important, I'll note this. It's like, Garth. Like, I don't want to say he's sounding sarcastic, but the great part about it is you can take it either way. Either Garth being seriously and noting these mundane facets, or he's just indulging the other pawns. It's like, no need to be a dick, Garth.
We've no cause to visit a campsite as yet, methinks.
I understand the inclination arisen. Camping is one of life's simple pleasures after all.
Yeah, interesting that. Yeah, so I guess when they meant temporary decrease in health for the Martyr arrow skill, that's probably until I rest at an inn or a campsite or something. Ah, it feels good that I can actually target and kill things again. Like, I enjoy Trickster, but it is rough not having a bit more options for direct control. I get that the entire vocation's about, like, tricking enemies and boosting your pawns and all that stuff, but, like, a bit more control would have been nice. Like, maybe a faster smoke clone summoning, better resilience there. I still originally read Possession as, like, direct control. Like, Arisen would have gone onto, like, a meditative stance, like that one skill, and then you would just, like, move around in the body of an enemy. So it's a bit sad that that wasn't the case. I love it when games do that stuff, where it's, like, direct control. Alright. Magic Archer. I'm just reminded of how powerful it was in the first game. I will say, though, that Martyr's Bolt is probably a better mechanical implementation of the Sacrificial Bolt. There we go, let's go for the up close and personal.
Nicely done.
There are more of the forest goblins. Dang it. Alright, where'd this guy go? Already down. Nice. I do kind of love the giant irradiated sun. Hello.
I will protect you.
Okay. Should be... Oh, wait. We missed the off-ramp to get to the old people's home. Alright, ideally, quest.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
I heard something up there. Oh, maybe that was a deer. Hello.
What is it? If you're looking for Gran, she's out.
Nope.
'Tis dreadful dull round here. How long do they mean to shut me away? All I want is to study magic, but Gran refuses to teach me. If only I had a grimoire or two, then I could study on my own. If you find any grimoires, would you bring them to me? You needn't seek them out. Any you happen to find will do. Still, I'll write up a list of the tomes I'd most like, so you know which ones to keep an eye out for. Let's see. There. All done. Mayhap I was a little overeager, but you needn't bring them all. Just 2 or 3 would be swell. Though I would be thrilled to have the lot. Oh, and Gran is like to confiscate the grimoires should she espy them. Pray hand them to me when she's not at home.
Okay.
So, we are to scour for the grimoires on Miss Trisha's list.
I kind of expected one of the pawns to have a bit follow-up there. But alright. We should, I mean, assuming she doesn't want the super grimoires that were collected for the old man, we should be able to just find them all in our inventory as is.
To move this boulder with our combined might.
Alright.
I say we give it a push and see what happens. I could do this all day.
Ah, me and Garf. Same page. Assuming that's a pawn. Yeah, alright. We're going to take a little bit of the shortcut here from Burns' old camp. I wonder if anyone else would have moved in his absence. Probably not. Yep, don't see anybody. Alright. I think it was like right here we can kind of like half slide. No, 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 no. Come on. Come on. Come on. Slide. Alright, go back this way. Ideally we can get there. That is, get the books, get back to the house before Gran gets home, so we don't have to worry about, like, changing time. No, it's fine, Salem, it's fine. Oh, man, I can feel my voice kind of dying on me. Though I have not really eaten a whole lot today. Busy, busy, busy. Hello. Pardon. Oh, yes. Alright. Quest, Spellbound. Find what grimoires you can and deliver them to Tricia. I thought she'd give me a list. You encounter Tricia, a young girl living with her grandparents in the outskirts of Vermund. Fed up with her dreary days, she dreams of only one thing, studying magic. Here we are. Alright, let there be light. I think Father has a copy in his house at the Checkpoint Rest Town. Man, hold on. I'm going to clear my throat here. Also. Yeah, let there be light. Fulminous Shield. Nation's Death Knell. Howling Blizzard and Towering Earth. Huh. So she does want the same books as Sorcerer's Appraisal. Now that's tricky. Huh. Want to view details? So interestingly, he doesn't list anything, but it does sound like that. They are connected, though, in that she said at her dad's house. That would be Meriden. Nation's Death Knell. This one's full of forbidden magic, but it was apparently used in the war. Howling Blizzard. I heard that Sorcerer in the Eastern Vermund wrote this one. I found this one in a shop not far from here, but Gran would let me buy it. Fulminous Shield. I wonder which shop. And this is tricky now in terms of, both of them sound like they would prefer all of them. Provided he finds you worthy. Okay. Well. I'm torn. I mean, if he's her father, then theoretically, like, should be okay to split him up a bit. Okay, let's see. Which ones do we actually have? What the? Good sir, you okay?
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings, and if you'd like to change.
Alright, withdraw valuables. Alright, so we have Towering Earth, Howling Blizzard, and Nation's Death Knell.
Vocation, come see me anytime. Do come
now the
again.
question is, if I go to Quest now, do they have... Okay, they don't. Alright. So, Let There Be Light, he has in his study. And that was my concern of giving him a book that he owns. He might be like, hey, what the heck? But if we give it to the little girl, that should be okay. I kind of want to give her Nation's Death now. Forbidden magics for the little girl. Now, Fulminous Shield, though. That I'm curious about. Yeah, ironically, the two that we don't have are the two easiest it sounds like to get. Okay. I gotta think about this. Well, first, actually, Merchant Man.
Have a gander at my wares.
Alright. So, Merchant has Fulminous Shield. We need to keep an eye out on that. This guy's distant in, so he doesn't sell regular items, but thought there was a regular item merchant somewhere here.
Fancy a gander? Well met.
I doubt you have it. Oh, she does have regular items, though. Okay.
Much obliged.
Alright, we're gonna have to do some, shuttling back and forth here. Wait a minute. Did I level up my, magic archer since last I was here? I think I did. Hello, hello.
Beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings.
Location. Here we go. Ooh, Flame Fang arrow. Fires an arrow of magical flame that explodes on impact, can control the arrow's trajectory after it's loosened. Ooh. Nice. Okay, I like that. Going to swap out a radiated orb, even though I like the orb. Vim-taking arrow loosens an arrow hex with magic that saps the health of hostile targets in the line of fire and grants it to allied pawns. The more targets the arrow hits, the more health will be recovered. Wait, is it targeting the pawn? Huh, interesting. Well, we'll learn it. I don't think I'm going to equip it, though. Tracker sight. Increase the maximum number of lock-on targets when using pinpoint volley or rivet shot. Definitely. Garth, you're not max, right? Alright, good.
And if you'd like to change your vocation, come see me. Do come again.
Alright, I guess let us... Hello, good sir. Are you a merchant?
A good day to you.
No. Well, we're definitely gonna save. Alright, across here, and then we will...
I can't wait to find out what's inside.
Head south, back towards Melv. Check out what the one merchant's still in town. But I'm assuming he might not have it, and maybe the actual merchant moved to, hello. Moved to the Fisher Village. So we'll need to swing by there, maybe. But there's gonna be quite a bit of traveling in our future here.
Call that a resounding victory.
There, Master. Saurians.
This bow is as good as flameproof.
Alright, this one targets 1, 2. Ouch. Oh, it does like multi-shot. Alright. I still think the flamethrower spell is so cool.
Look there. I espy another statue.
Why don't we go take a look?
There we go. Whee! Alright, so it's the right stick that makes it travel.
Fewer burdens certainly makes for smoother travels. I dare say the spring has returned to your step, Master.
Yeah. Alright. Running low on stamina. Kinda hoping I'll see a griffin in the sky that I can try to like shoot out of the air with the flame bolt. It'll also be really nice if like coming across a cyclops so you can just like navigate it right into their eye. Just any sort of magic bullet shot is always great. Also, alright, I'm assuming... Oh, sorry, I'm putting my weapon away, I'm just...
Reckon you can do as you please, eh?
I asked fighting goblins. Good sir, you're... Good sir. Alright. I was gonna ask him if he was bound back for the capital, but alright.
Well met.
Do you have a book? Here we are.
Fulminous shield, eh? 'Tis a bargain, I reckon. I picked it up in Melv after the dragon attacked. Can't speak for its contents, but it certainly looks valuable.
Okay.
Pleasure doing business with.
'Tis...
Alright, let's see. Alright, I was just double checking to see how much health we might have, how much money we might have spent.
To prepare for after all. We can't afford to cut corners.
Ah, there we are. He's back.
Apologies, but I can't offer you a ride, sir.
Okay. Yeah, the big issue is that basically I want to give her the book from her father's place, so... Alright, wait.
It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Yes, 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 and that's why we're here with the cart.
This ox cart's bound. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
There you are. I'll admit, like, the inability to not just, like, give one of the two quest people all the books. It's like, kind of hurts. Alright, doze off. Yeah, kinda figured. Alright, ogre? Yes, alright. Alright, charge up a Frostseeker bolt. Okay. Hasn't frozen him. I wonder, does it need to be wet to freeze, or just, like, number hit? Please don't not break the... Don't break the cart. We're traveling. Maybe sedative bolt?
You've been open. Focus your attack.
Dang it.
The charge. By your leave. Well done.
Alright, fire again. We'll try... Whoopsie, hello, Griffin. Try to put the Griffin to sleep, maybe? Alright, gonna try and burn its wings. Nice.
First and foremost, we want to lock your flanks. You're much easier target when lying prone.
I do like how the arrow barrage is just built in now rather than being a skill.
We must stand together if we are to seize victory.
There, got its wing. Fall in the water. Alright. So where did the ogre go? Alright. Ogre, where are you? There it is. Nice, this doesn't consume stamina when traveling. Okay, we're not too far away from the capital, at least. Oh, no, 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 not hard as well.
I'll combine my magic with yours, that you might cast the spell more quickly.
Phew. Alright, so I'll pick up the extra stuff.
I'll never tire of this.
Alright, at least we're within... Wait, is that an eagle or a harpy? Come on, homing bolt. There we go. Okay, at least we're not too far out of the border here. Hello, wolf. Oopsie. Hello, wolf. And sorry, deer. Oh, hello.
'Tis the mark of a champion to prevail with weapons sheathed.
Okay, I'm assuming that's a... No, that's actually...
I have a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used.
That's a pawn. his like royal garb had me tricked. I thought he was a NPC.
Oh, I should tell you. There's a forgotten rift stone nearby.
That's fine,
I found
Garf.
it beyond the rift. Shall we go there now?
Nah. In hindsight, we should try to follow that destroyed aqueduct road. Very curious.
We cannot break it from this side.
Ah, we're so close. Might as well. Curiosity. It's not exactly on our list of things to do. And I should be a bit more prudent on clearing out the main stuff, but we're at a good point. Might as well just check this out real quick. There should be
I'll keep hold of the enemy.
nothing.
Well said.
No secret, right? Oh, it goes into it. Wait, now, does it go into a tunnel? Hello. Let's see. Flame Bolt or Flame Fang. Okay. Not destructible. Kinda curious. Nope. What if we shoot an arrow up high? Because you can use this as like a little scouting measure. Oh! Huh. Wonder why it did that. I can't tell if I saw anything up there though or not. Don't think I can get up there with my current skill set, but uh-oh. I'm fine, I'm fine. Girl, you wanna help out? Oh. Go ahead and take care of this guy here. Alright, fair enough. Okay, now onto the capital. I was gonna wonder, can I actually, Nah, oh, there's a chest over there. Should be okay to try. Here we kind of go. Maybe? Oh, that's no chest.
Moment I've been waiting for.
Unless.
Allow me to gather these up.
Nah, probably death. Whoa. Hello, game. Oh, a shame. You'd think there'd be a... Well, unless... Yeah, no, okay. No chest, no secret. Boo. Alright, all three of my pawns are alive. Good, good. No one jumped in the water by accident. It's gonna be tricky to try and steal into the old man's place to get those books, but should be okay. I think I'll give the little girl the light one and the forbidden magic one.
Vermund was once a beast-ridden kingdom.
Fascinating. Is there no getting through this door?
And then, yeah, get the other stuff to the Sorcerer Man. Huh. Saw a voice, I think, inside of this house. Should be a way to get on the roof, right? What do I got here? Oh. The camera is not happy with what I'm doing. Garf, you can chill. We feel like such the derpy gang. There we go. Now that's even more intriguing. I don't see any hole in this roof. Ooh, Oh, I wonder. Alright. This might be silly. Might be genius. Flame Seeker bolt through the window. Nope. Come on. Nope. No, don't. Oh, I gotta do this, I think. There we go. Dang it. Let's try that again.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might be useful.
That work? No. Oh, it did work. Yay. Now what do we got in here? Great Bridge Passage.
Come on then.
Whoa, hello. Alright, set date of bolt. Wait, no, other way.
Too fast for you.
I think I put that maggot to sleep.
Not a bad idea.
Nice, vacation up. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, I think we've taken care of... You know what? Normally I don't bother, but everything in this tunnel feels like it's attacking me. Ah.
A common reward.
Neat.
Frustratingly so.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Feels pretty secret. Okay, doesn't look like that wheel works. Dang it, I'll admit, for a brief second, I was kind of like, ooh, maybe this would be where the thief vocation Meister is, but no.
Though we are less fleet of foot.
A passage here?
Don't need rotten
Surely
meat.
there are secrets around every corner.
Pray
I think, ooh, there was
keep your
everything
wits
over
about
here.
you. We needn't go barging in.
Oh, I wonder if this is the other side of some of the doors in the library with the old man. The law man. The man who loves the law. Alright, go scouting arrow. It doesn't churn well enough. Although maybe... Can I break open the rock? No. Well, that's certainly secrets for some time. I'm still proud of myself. Shooting through the window and guiding it to destroy the wooden plank. Open a new cart here. Gold? Yeah, but I'll take that. I guess we haven't really looked around here for quests. Like, we ran through it way back when, but haven't seen any quests.
I'll pop open the chest.
I think. Alright, I'll let you do that, Garf. Alright, Garf doesn't want to do it anymore. Alright, fair enough. Alright, I'll gladly take that. Alright, we need to take another shuttle to the border town. Grab the last of the book. And potentially drop off the other books while there, of the ones that we do intend on handing over. Hello, everybody gathered here. Okay, doesn't seem like anyone wants to talk to me and give me a quest.
Ox carts don't travel at night anymore. Didn't you know?
Fair. Ah, yes. Next time I'm in Elf Country, I should upgrade all these. Well, I don't know. I'm being bad at upgrading stuff. Mainly because it's like in my head, I'm like, well, I'm hopping from vacation to vacation. A waste of money, but I really should.
Treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way?
I've a selection of wares that's sure to please.
Okay, so this guy is the guy that I saw in
Hope to
Melv.
see you again.
I was thinking, I'm like, you look familiar, good sir. Hey, Captain Wife.
Housework's the hardest work there is, you know.
And Elf Boy, what up?
Present is a soothing one.
My gathering of admirers. Okay. I'm assuming this shuttle just got in.
Let me alone, will ye? I'm a busy woman.
I didn't mean to talk to you.
Apologies, but I can't offer you a ride, sir.
Alright, I'll have to wait. Alright, I'm assuming we're good now.
This ox cart's bound. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Yes, here you go. Alright. Sit and sleep. Bonk. Now, where will we get attacked? Oh, no attack? Nope.
Out of the cart, all of you.
At least it's not a big thing that's gonna smash the cart apart.
Tranquility could last. Just what I was thinking.
Anything else? Oh, there we go. Alright, now these are goblins. I think this is area near where we saw the ghost cart that one time. Let's see. Ouch. Yes, shoot him point blank. Think that's all of them?
Huzzah! What a team we make, originally.
And I think it was like right here where we originally saw the ghost cart, or somewhere abouts. I'm almost tempted to, like, follow the cart, but no, we got enough on our plate for right now. We'll hunt the ghost cart another day. Probably. Maybe. And there we go. Get up.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Alright, good. The crowd's dispersing. Yes, well met you too. Okay, then up here. I kind of wonder if the Doctor Man has anything to say to us now that he's done his role in the other quest. Hello, Doctor Man.
Whatever it is, I've not the time to hear it.
You know, Doctor Man,
Will this take long?
flowers for you. Mainly because you helped us in that one quest.
I'm not sure I follow.
I am assuming that's a universal gift. Hopefully it's not like, why'd you give me this thing? I only like fancy gifts or whatever. Alright. Before we steal inside. Save.
Let me get that.
Hopefully he's not in his study. Whoopsie, whoopsie. Alright, you guys, wait where you are. Not governing cell, you're right. Let there be a light. Alright, then the ones we want to give them, let's see. Double check the quest. Alright. Let's see how she describes these things. So we want to give her Let There Be Light and Nation's Death now. So we want to give this guy Fulminous Shield, Howling Blizzard, Towering Earth. Alright. Hello. I was not upstairs.
Have you found any grimoires?
Alright. Fulminous Shield, Howling Blizzard, Towering Earth. And not the other two.
This will suffice. You have proven your determination. Unless you intend to seek out the rest of the grimoires?
To search no more.
Very well. Then your trial is complete, and I shall teach you my magic in time. Patience, my pupil. I merely wish to observe your skills a little longer. Well, well. Take caution in the practice of magic. I hope you're made of sterner stuff than that. You bear the talent for the acquisition of magics. One I would nurture by teaching you the culmination of my art. I do not do so lightly, for this technique is volatile in the extreme. But I trust that you will be able to control it.
Nice. I think. I'm assuming that's a Meister skill.
I fear my daughter must think ill of me, but that is a small price to pay, given the alternative.
Too bad. I'm gonna give your daughter these other two books. She wants to read, she wants to learn, she hungers for knowledge. Let's see, what did we get exactly anyway? Alright. Maelstrom! Nice. That's for Sorceress? Yeah, Sorceress. Alright. Good, good. Actually, yeah, we might as well learn that now, because we should be able to since we unlocked it. Yes. Nice. Learn the Sorcerer Maister's teaching. Maelstrom. Double check the quest. Alright, so we got the other quest still.
Congratulations, Arisen. Acquiring a Maister's teaching is no mean feat. I could not be more thrilled for you.
I shall strive to learn from your example, that I might reach new heights of my own.
Dante, is that you?
If you want my advice,
yeah.
Heed no advice, save your own.
I wonder where his doppelganger was. / is. Like, if he's actually in this town, or, like, somewhere else. Also, wait, in hindsight, did I get another vocation skill when I wasn't looking?
Welcome, sir. After all, 'tis
My
folly
memory.
to linger on a...
'Tis horrible. Alright, I did. Frost Hunter Bolt, an advanced form of Frost Seeker Bolt that extends the effect's duration. Yes. Candescent Orb, an advanced form of irradiated orb, a radiant orb that extends the effect's duration. I like it enough, basically, where I'll learn it, but not equipping it right now. Hailstone Bolt fires a lump of ice that grows in size the longer it is charged and delivers a solid blow to foes it strikes. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. Although, dang it. I wish I would show the, actually, view details. Okay, so this does go back and forth between the two of them. Alright, good. Because, yeah, basically, so it does inflict frostbite, but I still have yet to see it do it as successfully as, like, the video kind of, like, demonstrates. So I do wonder if this actually does ice damage? Well, we might as well try it out. At the very least, it's fun chucking hunks of ice at people. Protracting Arrow. After the user employs a fire, ice, or lightning weapon skill, that element is conferred to arrows loosened with Quickfire, Pinpoint Volley, and Rivet Shot. This effect persists for a short while. Okay. I was hoping the video would show him get, like, frostbite, but it does not appear to be the case. Then Augment. Veracity. Recovers a small amount of stamina when you deliver the killing blow to a target. Gonna learn it, but not gonna equip it.
Single vocation.
Wait, and Garth, you're still not max, right? No.
When there are so many, it's always a pleasure.
Alright. The only person I'm kind of interested in seeing while I'm in town is the, that merchant man who feels like he should have another quest at some point. He seems important. Alright. Save. And did I save? I'm saving again. Short-term memory. I'm like, did I think hit the button? Or did I just watch a loading symbol that could or could not be saving? Hello, giant rat. Don't think we need any forgeries done right now. Oh, dang it. I could have totally forged those books. Dang it. Dang it, I could have delivered all of them to each person. I'm a derp. I'm a doofus. I'm not a bright man. Oh well. Okay, don't see. Wait, there he is.
Have you not eyes to see my busy state?
Have some flowers. Maybe that will win. You know, which how much I keep trying to befriend people. I should probably maybe equip that augment for a better affinity increase. Actually, yes, I'm gonna do that right now. Go in here. Hello.
Welcome, sir. If after all, 'tis
Yes,
folly
yes,
to
yes.
linger.
Alright, equip augments. Where is... Here we are. Enables you to raise affinity with people more easily, and will replace endurance.
On a single vocation, do come again.
Merchant man. I have a gift for you now.
I've no time for pointless...
You have no time for pointless chit-chat, but you do have time for flowers.
I'm not sure I follow.
I'm giving you a hint.
Any tidings to share?
We're allies. Give him another set of flowers. Even though I still don't know if it's Harvest Moon, one gift a day rules.
I'm not sure I follow.
Eh? Any quest for me now?
Any tidings to share?
Nope. Okay. Ah, man. Between forgetting to forge the books to do the other quest, it's like, man, this is definitely one of those games I do want to play again after the fact. And just, like, see all the different other paths I can take. More so than the first game. I know basically the first game also had a few things like that, but... there definitely is a few things where I'm just like, oh, I should have forged it. Oh, I should have forged it again. Oh, well. Where is the shuttle waiting bell? There we are. Oh, hello. Are you bound for the, capital?
I'm not taking any...
Alright, fair enough. I can't tell if the merchant man is so enamored of me right now that he's following me or not.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
It would allow us to...
This ox cart's bound. I'll not take you anywhere.
Yes,
till
yes,
I've
yes,
had
yes.
my due.
Yes, you do. Alright, sit.
What the...
What? Alright, doze off. I'm assuming ambush because we... Yep. Just right in my face. Alright. Hello. Whew. Alright, let's see. Yeah. And then Hailstone Bolt.
Prepare yourself.
Where is he? Come on, come on. There we go. Alright, let's prepare another Hailstone Bolt.
I'll combine my magic with yours. You might not.
Alright, chucking rocks is fun. Alright. Up, I hear more battle. Anybody else?
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Ah, can't seem to sit. Nope, the magic. Audio back up. Or nope, audio back down. I don't even know anymore.
Goblins, Master.
Good, Garf. take them all down. Da-da-da. Damn it. Don't make me bust out the ice rocks. Nope, nope, no, 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 not Martyr Ball. I keep on trying to jump cancel out, and it's just like, what's that? Use Martyr Ball? No, I don't want to use Martyr Ball. Alright, I hear another. Hello. Alright, take these guys down. It's a very active night here. Alright, let's do the guided ball here. Oh, alright. Okay.
Hard one. Let us pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off.
Doze off. There we are. Peaceful music. Alright, time to catch the other shuttle.
Now this is a bridge one can cross without fear.
It would be nice to stand here with a stiff drink in hand and admire the view.
What odd chit-chat that is. It's like, this is a good bridge. Okay. Is that the bridge you would like to enjoy a drink on? It's like, even weirder, Garf. I don't think I've ever seen a bridge where I'm like, you know what? I want to drink on that bridge. I mean, some bridges definitely have nice views. I'll give that much.
How we might reach it?
Who are you?
Did you need something, dear?
Old lady has a bit of a distinct look. Alright.
Got some business with me, do ye?
Oh, no, okay. Come on, I think you're in charge of the cart? No, you're probably...
I'm not taking any passengers.
Okay. We'll wait. One of the voices for a second sounded like Lawman, but I don't think it was Lawman. That is Old Lawman, who's still hiding.
This ox cart's back. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Yep. Bored. Still can't believe I didn't think to forge. Oh well. I could have made both the little girl happy and the teacher happy. Now they're only kind of happy. Boo. Hello, hello. Glad it's only wolves. Oh, that's you, Garf. Alright. Get everybody? Yeah! I always like the NPCs feeling victorious. Days off. Should be good now. There we go. Alright, now
Oh, that's better.
we head for little girl.
Crumple from the weight.
Ideally, we get there when... I was gonna say, when her parents / grandparents aren't in, but it's like, visit the little girl when she's alone at home. It's like, alright, that doesn't sound great. But no, we need to secretly pass off these books of forbidden magic to her. I still wonder what Sorcerer Man would have said if I gave him his own book. Like, I feel like... Well, I guess... No. Well, maybe if you get like a forgery copy of it, and you give him the forged copy, he'll notice it's a forged copy, and then think you didn't steal his book. That you just bought, like, a forged copy on, like, the store.
No place to put our feet up, if we pretend with us.
A chance to recover our strength would be most welcome.
Come on, down you guys go. Alright, cool. gotta say, I do like Magic Archer so far. Huck a giant thing of ice and bullet time fire explosion arrow. Like, those are nice skills. And Murder Bolt will probably be good when I encounter a pretty dangerous fight, and it's like, okay, I gotta actually use something.
Let us see what you're made of.
Not all of them? Nope. Alright, that's all of them. Or, nope, that's... There we go. Throw a chunk of rice. Of ice. Not rice. Alright. Up the path we go. I do wonder why they don't want to have the little girl learn magic. Could just be like, you know, naturally dangerous, or maybe she's like naturally gifted and it's like, you know, it's gonna cause calamity. But then you should be honest with the little girl. Don't try to keep her in the dark. You're just making forbidden... Hello. Whew. When things are forbidden, they're all the more alluring. Hello. I know they're trying to stab me in the back right now. Yep. Whee! Alright, they get both of them? Yeah, alright. Ouch. I thought you were dead. And I thought you were dead. Unless these guys fell through gloves. Ouch. There we go. Burn them all. Alright, let's try... What I was gonna do. Gonna try Flameseeker Bolt from a neutral position, but didn't quite work out. Actually. Hey, Scarlet. Give me some healing.
Shall be done. I am here to aid you, Arisen.
Going for the fancy heals, I see. Only it would reduce loss gauge, but oh well. Someone's gonna jump out of nowhere and try to whack me, aren't they? Alright. I know they're hiding. Psh. Once they run into the arrow, I'm fine with that too. Ooh, that's quite a few of them. Oh, I think that one that survived was like just out of reach.
I will finish this here and now.
Then we got guys in the other direction. Alright, I know there's forest goblins to hide in. Come on. Fire. Fire, fire, light the fire. Come on. Alright, where are you guys hiding? I started a brush fire. Hello, I hear ya. You're gonna jump at me, aren't you?
We've got choppers.
Boop. No, that's a bird. There we are. Yeah, it's interesting how it's like much slower shot that Magic Archer's neutral attack is. Nice. Case rank 5. There we go. Garf, Mastering Thief. Hello, Wolfie. I think that thing in the distance I'm shooting was Wolf. Alright, ideally no one's home. Like, I'm sorry, dear. the arrows don't distinguish between goblin and deer.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
Alright.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
No one's home, right, little girl? Good. Good, 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 good. Gotcha 2 of the books. Yeah, I brought your 2 grimoires.
Ooh, I can scarce wait another moment. I wonder what secrets the other grimoires contain.
Me too, kid. Me too.
Have you brought me a grimoire, sir?
Nope, I have not. Huh. So... I mean... Wait, why does she want all of them, though? Huh. Confusion intensifies. Do I come back later, or do I need to, like, break into Sorcerer Maister's home and he'll have the other books I gave him and he needed to steal it back? I wonder. At the very least, though, I assume she needs time to read the books I gave her, so... But yeah, had I known if I could just steal the books back as well, then it's like, dang, wish I kind of knew that in terms of, like, give him all the books. You know, maybe at that point, forgery not...
All together now. We attack at one.
I shall lead the charge.
If I can knock him off the mountain by chucking rocks at him, absolute win. More ice chunks. Well, he died before I could knock him off, but... Still a win. A win is a win. Alright, let's slide down this hill and make our way back to the capital and dress up potentially for the ball. I say potentially because I am keeping an eye on the time. We're gonna have to wrap up.
I could do this all day.
In 20 minutes, 30 minutes, ish, maybe. Hello, hello. Dang it! I was hoping the explosion would get both of them. There we go.
Over so soon?
Wait.
Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Yeah, if I'm going back to the capital, I think this path is faster.
Take each trial as it comes.
But alright, yeah, back to the capital, and then get some fancy clothes. Oh, and change out
most fortuitous.
Garth's vocation.
I see it as a glad thing. We are well poised to supplement each other's strengths.
Yes, 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 yes. And, I mean, the only vocations left... Well, no, I think Garth has not mastered regular archer yet, so we can probably put him to that. But once we do eventually swap him back to some sort of mage, then we'll need to probably swap out Salem. And at that point, we'll probably need to just upgrade out of Scarlet as well to get a mage pawn that has a bit more. Unless Garth goes full mage, at which point we can just go with like a thief and an archer. Maybe even a warrior. But alright. Let's grab the shuttle to the capital. And, probably rest, I would assume. Hello.
I'm not taking any passengers.
I kinda figured. Where's the bell? Here we go. Wait for the ox cart. Alright.
The sight of yon ox cart has brought all my fatigue to the fore.
Yes, yes.
I'm aboard.
This ox cart? I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Here's my coin. There we go. Alright, sit down and sleep. Bum, ba, da, I'm assuming ambush. Yeah.
This one shake.
Where are the Saurians?
Well, at least there's only a Saurian, but as it tries to jump on the cart to get me. That was barely worth having to woke me up for. I guess it is better than a Cyclops screaming in my face and then smashing the cart. There we are. Okay. Let's get back to our house. I guess we can go to the more fancy house after we check them out, the smaller house.
Here we are. The ox cart made it without too much trouble.
There are worse ways to travel, I suppose.
Let's, yeah, here we go. Let's check the mail. Okay, no, oh. What's up?
How do you fare?
I fare good.
Say, would you be willing to do me a favor?
Escort? Meeting you has given me cause to ponder what it means to live with a duty. Though for all that, I'm still no closer to finding the answer I seek. However, I believe that if we were to spend a little more time together, I think this is all duplicate dialogue, it would soon become apparent to me. Have you the time to spare? If so, pray come with me. Okay.
I thank you.
I'm not one to say no to a quest. Alright, she wants to go back to the Fisher Village. Alright. I mean, was going to proceed with the main quest, but given I was kind of questionable on time, this would probably be a good way to do this, and then we'll close out the video for today. So after we
This might be worth a read.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
get my load in, please, and we got alright, good girl still with us.
Have you business with the guild, sir?
Yes, I do. Alright, Ricochet Hunter. Let's upgrade Ricochet Bolt, but not equip it because it's very, how do you say, contagion? Very dependent on stuff. Spark Chain Stick. Looses a stake imbued with magical lightning, piercing a target, or hostile target, or the ground. If stakes land near each other, crackling bolts sparkle between them, dealing damage to foes. I do like that. Recovery Arrow, interference from Remedy Arrow. Yeah, we might as well get that. But no, equipping it. I am thinking of swapping out Martyr's Bolt. I mean, like, it's good, like, the video here is just like, check this out, 2 dead Cyclopses, but if you don't kill them, that's basically like, you will die next. So yeah, let's get Spark Chain and swap out Martyr's Bolt for that. That way also I don't keep on accidentally taking my own stuff. Although, man, I'm not using Sedative Bolt as much as I maybe should be. I guess I could either do Recovery, I mean, Now, I want to experiment more with Sedative Bolt. There has to be something to it. Oh, wait, nope, derp. Garf, I got upgrade Garf.
Business with the guild, sir.
Alright, Changefication. Garf, my boy. Oh, I did max out Archerism. Okay. Yeah, let's have him go Mage. There you go, Garf. Mage, fundamentals of battle. Mages use their staves to command a variety of magics and will learn more powerful spells as their mastery increases. They're indispensable in any party, for not only can they rain down magic from afar and exploit elemental weaknesses, but they also are capable of aiding allies with curative magics and empowering enchantments. Curative magic. Press triangle to incant and oh yeah, I forgot. Wait, no, did I know that? I don't remember if I knew that. I guess I wouldn't have known that. Maybe I'm thinking of the other one that had it built in, but Nice Edge seems built in though. Press triangle to incant Anodin and conjure a curative sigil, healing yourself and any allies within range. Pay close attention to the health of your party and cast Anodin as you need to keep everyone fighting. Incanting. Spells must be incanted before they can cast. This will be the same as the Sorcerer. And the more complex or powerful the magic, the longer the time required to incant it will be. Incanting leaves you vulnerable, however, so take care when and where you cast. You can move while incanting, but doing so will increase the time required to write a spell. I don't think I knew that. Changing targets. Certain magics allow the caster to select the target of the spell. While incanting, you can select or switch between targets, be they friend or foe, by using the R analog stick to center the camera on your chosen target. Auxiliary incanting, attack magics must be incanted before they can be cast, and this takes time. However, if you approach a fellow caster while they're incanting and begin intoning the spinning spell, you can help them cast it more quickly. It's known as auxiliary incanting, and it will allow you to cast more powerful spells with greater frequency. Which, yeah, that's duplicate what they said for Sorcerer. Go to equipment menu. No, because I know I need to basically put away stuff anyway for Garf, so. Alright, Garf, my boy. Weapon skills. Alright, he knows Flagration, which, alright, still the flamethrower. Alright, good. Knows 11. I wonder if these come with the mage class, or whether it's because he maybe learned them as sorcerer. Question mark. Alright, Palladium. Conjures a cluster of magical bolts that block up to 3 attacks. Oh yeah, I remember that being used before, early on. By some of the pawns I would hire. Alright, Fire Boon. And put 11 over there. Core skills. Focus Bolt. Yep, that's the Mega Man charge up the blaster. Whoopsie, wrong one. That's me now. Alright, and for Garf, Augments. Yeah. Increased chance of inflicting debilitation. Loss gauge down. Knockdown power up. Breakthrough guard up. What else? I guess decreases likelihood of being targeted would be pretty nice for him. Hasten recovery when downward crawling could also be nice. Additional weight's always nice. I think I'll go with hastens when down, so we can get back to healing right away. Alright. And I think I already learned my stuff, like, literally right before we dealt with Garf. Yeah, okay.
Do come again.
You shall wield a bow with skill beyond that of any pawn. Oh, I can only imagine what you will be capable of.
The
Garf.
Arisen will have need of capable comrades in the battles to come. We must rise to the challenge.
Alright, well, let's quickly, before we hit the road, drop stuff off inventory. I would sleep, but we need to get What's-Her-Face to the Fisher Town. Alright, my boy Garf. Alright, put away these miscellaneous pieces of rotten meat. Wait, not that one. Wrong button. Alright, materials. And then, yeah, put away. Put away. Put away. Put away. Alright. Then as for me, real quick, put away these Cyclops materials. Oh yeah, and the Aris Morpho robe. A robe woven with from lustrous fabric. Dyed with the scales of butterfly wings, which I said to store magical energy. Okay. And then, alright, equip Garf from storage here. Alright, he's a mage, so we should have... Yeah, favorite canopy, I think, is our quote-unquote strongest one. 94, yeah, 100, there we are. There you go, Garf. Yes. Mage. Wizard's hat, still pretty light, comparatively. I guess Scale Dance the strongest no, wait. War Dancer's hat, actually, that might be a better fit. Crown of Insight, basically, 30-45. Yeah, no, this one's better. Kind of better. Plus 12 for -1. Yeah, that's a good deal. As for armor, alright. Garf, my boy. Okay. Seems like Magician's Coat's probably the best we got. Oh wait, Eminent Coat, actually, that might be better? Oh no, actually the Aris Morpho one. Alright. There you go, Garf. Although I might take that from you later on. Yeah, okay. And then double check to make sure nothing got left behind in Garth's inventory. Wait. There we go. Wait a minute. Garf, why do you have an extra ring on you? Increases damage on attacking foes from behind. Alright, no, he doesn't need that. Though, Garf, why are you still pretty heavy? I wonder if the different classes maybe have different vocations have different max carrying capacities? Oh wait. Why do you have 2 gambit kits, Garf? And now that we confirmed this isn't the same thing as we thought before. There we go. There we are. Much better, much better. Alright. Now I really gotta hit the road, since I am limited by real life time. Alright. Oh yeah, actually we should save real quick though as well. Dun dun dun. Alright, I was doing the load thing before I even hit save, so that's why I did it again. Alright. We should be able to get to the Fisher Village relatively quickly. We've done that trek many a time as is. What could possibly go wrong? Tempting fate, tempting fate, tempting fate. And I guess we are hitting the road at nighttime. Yeah, I got about maybe 10-ish minutes for I need to wrap this video up. Yeah, originally I was just like, do I try and do recording maybe like super late at night? But I'm like, if I do a recording late at night, I'm just going to be super tired and make even more mistakes than normal.
How to spend the day?
I'm saying, why are you outside, little girl?
The day grows darker with our every step.
Ears pricked. It will be difficult to pinpoint distant foes by sight alone.
He'll be okay, he'll be okay.
You have my protection.
At least it's all easy foes.
I'll combine my magic with yours, that you might cast the spell more quickly.
Wait, are there more? Alright, how many more do we got here?
Masterfully done! Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
There we go. Come on, people. Daylight's burning. Alright. It's like, I swear, our escortie is gonna get herself killed. As she's just talking to this, charming goblin.
My magics are at your disposal.
Okay. I thought that was the deer that attacked her. Are we done? Come on. Alright, people. Double time it. Every time I think double time, I always think of Sammy's skill from Advance Wars. Man, the Advance Wars IP. Such a tragedy. In terms of just like, I don't know, I still prefer Advance Wars over Fire Emblem. I'm gonna say it.
Creature's corpse will serve us well.
Ideally,
Not quite the hunter's figure.
the two franchises should have like equal numbers, so it's like, I'm not saying let's get rid of Fire Emblem. I'm just saying let's tip the scales a bit better.
It fears fire's
Hello, goblins. I'm always sad that Fire Emblem Reboot Camp kind of got the wind taken out of its sails by global events and the Nintendo being like, we can't release a game about war while there's an actual war going on in the world. It's just like, look, I get where you're going from, but then why is Fire Emblem okay? Because Fire Emblem is also about wars. I know it's like fantasy-wise, but you can sci-fi up Advance Wars stuff. Like, maybe even the last official new Advance Wars, Days of Ruin, that was just like, you know, post-APOC. Like, get creative, people. That's your job. When you're making games, being creative is part and parcel of it all. Come on. Come on. But ah well. Even in general, the days of turn-based strategy are in a bit of a weird place, given that, like, the Advance Wars series, you know, technically the Famicom Wars series, started on console but hit its stride when it was portable. And I'd argue still the same thing with Fire Emblem. Like, there were Fire Emblem Nintendo games, and even, you know, I think there's a Super Nintendo one even back in the day as well. Not in America. That was mostly in Japan, but then, like, you know, the GBA Fire Emblem games really helped put it on the map here. And then Awakening on the DS? The 3DS? Like, that was fantastic. What is this thing I hear? Be you dragon, be you cyclops. You know what? No matter what it is, we should just ignore it. We have an escort, and we have a deadline. But yeah, it's like, you know, I think portable and turn-based is great, because like when you're on a long plane ride.
To take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I
mean, I guess.
See you put what I find to good use.
Yes, Salem. Thank you. Why do I feel like I'm being stalked by something very large? Although, now think about it, I wonder if,
I'll gather this.
That's connected back to... Like, I wonder if basically, whenever we come across it, if the giant thing that, like, you know, steps throughout the sky... I wonder if that's going to be optional or mandatory. Because it'd probably be optional if it's like the Sphinx, but... Yeah, I wonder maybe the giant thing that stomps the earth, is around at nighttime. Wait, no, this is the wrong road. I like your glam, pawn lady. You have a very witchy look. Alright, gotta be very careful about, potential Drake attack, given we've been attacked by a Drake before around here. Still find it funny that Garth's just like, Bunny! Get it with magic! It's like, oh Garth. You don't need to kill the bunnies with magic. Alright. Almost here, and I wonder if there's, any new stuff here, because we never got a skill from Dragoon Meister Man. Hello. I'll talk to you, except for I'm an escort. Come on. I brought you home.
Thank you.
'Tis clear to me now that from the very beginning I've envied your strength and your courage, for in spite of the loss of your memories, you're unshaken in your resolve to plough ahead. Yet such petty fancies shall rule me no longer. Henceforth I shall endeavor to stand firm as a leader should, and do you proud in the fulfillment of my duty.
Would you accept this humble reward?
Bunch of flowers. Yay! Wonder if there's anything actually new for me to say.
Together, we will rebuild. This place shall become our new home.
Okay, nothing new there. What about, Lion Man? I think, well, okay, that NPC disappeared, I think. Wait, you're not the one who greeted me. Where's the one that greeted me? Where'd he go? Maybe he started a patrol. But alright, let's, hello?
Know you of the brine?
Alright, yes. I figured that him being one of the true brothers would have something for me to say. Or do. Or have something to say to me, I should say. Ugh, tripping over my words. But alas, he's just telling me about the brine again. Alright, let's go see Sigurd, I think his name was. Hello, old man. Why are you here? Now, what do you need of me? Why are you here? Hello, lady leaving Sigurd's house.
Is there something I can do for you?
You still live here, right? Oh, hello.
Aye.
Aye. Bye.
Aye. Good luck to you. For so long as we are united in our resolve to...
It's so weird that he... doesn't have anything for us. Although... Okay, I really gotta be wrapping up. But... I'm gonna forget if I don't try this here. I gotta try and throw myself into the brine. Because I need to see if that one guy... Wait a minute. What? What's being highlighted on the map? Oh. Her quest. Okay. I know. What is this on the map for me here? What asked my attention?
Seems I hear naught but grim tidings of late. Would you be willing to lend me your aid?
Some say you're a soldier for life, yet 'twon't be long before these old bones have seen their last battle. Alright, I'm sorry, Leonard, but not right now.
Your choice to make, I suppose.
As I say, I need to wrap up this recording. I thought you had an actual quest for me. He seemed hurt. He's no longer blushing, I noticed. I'm wondering if that actually, like, hurt the affinity with him, or whatnot. But alright. Let's, real quick, before we throw ourselves in the water, save. Alright, old crazy man, do you have any advice for me on this? Old man?
All people fear the dragon, yet 'tisn't the threat it seems. No,
Okay.
believe a word I say.
I will, and I'll give you flowers to prove it. Where are my flowers? Here we are.
I cannot fathom it. Oh, that's right. I was telling you about the Gigantus. Until you went off somewhere. Humph. Young people are so impatient.
Were you telling me about the Gigantus?
Listen well. The Gigantus is an earthen structure that hearkens to the voice of the sea, for 'tis a servant of the brine. Just as the Arisen commands the pawns, so too does the sea's peril compel the Gigantus.
Interesting.
Supposedly, the brine have their colossal servant monitor the dragon to ensure that it commits no acts of excess. As for what the brine deem an act of excess, I could not tell you. Some would argue that 'tis the hand of excess what brings the cup of fine ale to our lips time and time again. But what of it? Those unbidden sips of ale are what keep the throat from growing parched. Without them, life would be a dull affair indeed.
Interesting.
That brings me back to what I was saying about the... what was I talking about again? Ah, of course. The Gigantus. 'Tis formed of clay, and tall enough to graze its brow upon the very clouds. What's more, 'tis said its lofty gaze watches o'er the world even now. And should it be stirred to life by the voice of the sea, mayhap 'twould do aught to put that dragon in its place. You do not believe, but I assure you 'tis no less than the truth. I've beheld it all with my own eyes.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
Okay, Garth. Anything more to tell me, old man?
All people fear the dragon.
That's interesting. Doesn't tell me how to summon it, but at least it gives me more details on what the Gigantus is. Heck, it gives me a name. Before I'm just like, the really big thing that we heard legends about. I'm still sad that Songman is dead now. I wonder if he had any more tales to tell. Alright, saving.
Let me be the one to collect it.
Garth, don't trigger my worry for you, my boy. Alright. All of you people, wait here. Don't follow me into the water.
I shall take the opportunity to observe our surroundings.
Come on, Brian. I'm being excessive. Summon the Gigantus. No? Alright. At least it gives me food for thought. So my items are on me, right? I don't know why I'm just like... Is there a penalty for me drowning? I don't think there is. That's why I did it. But okay. Alright. I really gotta wrap it up here. At least we ended on a note of intrigue, though. Old man, I wonder if you can... I mean, I guess he's guided me as best he can. It sounds like it's up to the sea to summon the Gigantus now. But that involves a dragon. So I wonder if there's at some point I can, like, provoke the dragon into doing something excessive? They also said that the Gigantus is a structure. So is it a creature or a building? If it's a building, it might back up my theory about, like, something emerging from the ocean. Ha 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 ha. Many things to think about. But alright. Let's go ahead and save. And we will go ahead and call it here. We almost hit, actually, 3 hours, so this is pretty much a normal recording. I thought I'd have to maybe... Yes. I thought maybe I'd have to kind of, wrap up stuff a bit earlier, but that didn't seem to be the case. Or mostly not the case. I really gotta be heading out. Because I'm expecting an important thing in, like, the next 10 minutes. So, right. Sorry, my controller's been drifting lately. Stop drifting. There we go. UI turns off means that basically no drifting going on. Excellent. But alright, everybody. We got some cool stuff done. We will... we'll do more actual story stuff next time. We kind of got wrapped up in side quests again, but... Side quests are story. There's plot there. We got Maelstrom. So when we're Sorcerer, that's going to be fun times right there, I tell you. Maybe. Hopefully. It did always take a long time to cast in the first game, but... No, there's still progress today, though. I hear nothing of the differ about that. And yeah, next time, we're going to the wall. To a deathly masquerade of fakeness and something. There'll be plot. We'll do plot next time. Definitely, probably... 85% chance. 90% chance.
No harm in picking a few.
Yes, you too. Alright, until next time. Later.